Hello, I haven't done this type of video in a while. Before Trailblazer League came out, I did a sort of guide video just explaining things that I thought would be helpful for the league. It was a lot of fun doing research for that video and putting it all together. I had a lot of fun putting this one together too. I mean, if I didn't enjoy it, then I wouldn't be making this video because it takes a lot of work to edit stuff like this. Anyway, this is kind of just a video explaining how the Shattered Relic League works exactly, and all of the information we know so far. I wanted to wait a few days before the league starts because new information is always coming out, so hopefully this video is as up to date as possible by the time this is uploaded. So first, the basics. You start out in the league with 5 times XP and unlimited run, pretty typical for leagues. The last two were area locked, but this one you have access to all of Gielinor, including Korend, which we didn't have last time. The relics are split up into fragments that you have to level up and can combine them with other fragments to get cool set bonuses. You start with only defense, thieving, fishing, and 1 combat skill of your choice, and have to unlock other skills by doing tasks to earn enough points to buy them. All bosses except for the wilderness bosses, Mimic and Inferno are locked. All mini-games are locked as well. The point system is called Sage's Renown, which you get from doing league tasks, and can use these points to unlock content throughout the game or buy auto-completes for quests. The wilderness works the same as in Trailblazer, so you can kill other players but don't get loot from it, and they can just run back and get their stuff. I guess this is probably the perfect time to learn wildy bosses because not many people will be PKing, because they don't have much of a reason to besides just for fun, I guess. So I'm sure there will be PKers, but probably not as many as in the main game. Also, you start in Catherby this time, right here. You also get league points from doing tasks, which automatically unlocks relic slots at certain thresholds so that you can equip more relics at a time. Unlocking more slots also gives you the passive effects of increased XP multiplier and increased drops. Clue scrolls are dropped as clue boxes and are stackable. Everything is priced based on its value. We know the prices for skills based on this screenshot from the trailer, and Mod Flippy has said that it is possible to unlock your first skill within a day of starting leagues. And it's been confirmed that you will be able to unlock every skill eventually. Not sure about other content, but I imagine it's not that different. It seems like they're trying to balance everything so that there isn't just one efficient route and that you can choose your own path. So it doesn't seem like it's too difficult to unlock the content that you want, but you should definitely think about what order you want to unlock things and what all you want to unlock. You cannot access locked bosses at all, but can we just appreciate how cool the locks look? Anyways, you can actually do activities from locked skills, you just don't get XP from them. So if you never unlock woodcutting, you can keep chopping normal trees, but you will never go past level 1 until you unlock woodcutting and start training it. Locked skills can be boosted past 1 though, so this may be something to keep in mind. The relics are split up into less powerful fragments that you get from doing activities. I guess they're technically called fragments, but everyone has been calling them relics, so I'm gonna call them relics because it sounds cooler. So you get specific relics from doing an adjacent activity. Like you'd get a mining relic from training mining, a combat relic from fighting monsters, stuff like that. They're RNG based, but the more XP you gain, the higher your odds of getting a relic. So for example, if you're going for a mining relic, it's best to mine iron instead of copper. You can get duplicate relics, but you can trade them in for Sage's Renown, and getting a dupe gives you a bit of free XP in the skill you're training. You level up relics by gaining XP while having it equipped. You can be doing any activity, it doesn't matter if you have the mining relic equipped and you're doing fishing or bossing or whatever. As long as you're gaining XP, it will level up. You get 1 XP in a relic every 4 ticks, and the higher your relic is, the more powerful the effects are, capping at level 3. You can even do this with locked skills as long as you're doing something that would gain XP. So even if you're not actually getting XP while woodcutting because your woodcutting skill is locked, if you have a relic equipped and continue woodcutting, your relic will be leveling up. So it's good to be always doing something. Maybe bring around alks or darts to fletch so you're always gaining XP while running around the game or doing quests. There are sets of relics that can be combined for a set effect. It seems like some relics can be applied to multiple different sets, and you can activate a set by equipping multiple relics in that set together. Each type of set effect requires a certain minimum of relics to be equipped, but having more than the minimum in the set equipped makes that set effect even more powerful. So of course you want to have as many slots unlocked as possible so that you can equip more relics and have cooler set effects. There is a bit of information on some relics we know so far, but you can read that pretty easily on the wiki. I don't think I could do a better job of explaining them. We're not sure how the point system will work yet, like how many points each task will give, but we've been told that most of the tasks from both previous leagues will be in this one, and that it won't be possible to complete every task. So if you want to figure out what tasks you want to complete, it's a good idea to study the tasks of Twisted and Trailblazer League. No quests are auto-completed at the start. You can use Sage's Renown to buy auto-completes of some quests so that you don't have to do them yourself, but you don't get the XP reward from it or any music track unlocked during the quest. You have to either do the quest yourself or go to the area the quest is in to get the music track. You do not need the required stats to auto-complete a quest, but different quests have different prices, so think about what quests you're willing to do, what you need to do for your goals, and what quest rewards or music tracks you want to get yourself. The big XP rewards from the master quests like Monkey Madness 2 and Song of the Elves are cool, but think about whether they're really worth doing because of how long and tedious they are. Here are the quests I recommend doing yourself. Here are all of the music tracks that are unlocked during quests. When you first start the league, you will start in Catherby. This is nice because there are men around that you can pickpocket, and then you can take charter ships to different places. Your home teleport and respawn is Catherby, so getting to Lumbridge is a bit difficult. But this league has waystones, which you can use to teleport to different key locations around the game as long as you have them unlocked. You unlock a waystone by getting to it some other way and touching it, kind of like the magic mush trees on Fossil Island. Then you can teleport back there anytime from any other waystone. So it seems like you don't have to worry so much about unlocking magic right away for teleports. First, think about what your end goal is. Do you want to be a skiller or a PVMer? A mix of both? What quests do you want to do? If you want to do lots of clue scrolls, you should make sure you unlock the necessary music tracks. Look at the list of tasks from the previous 2 leagues to see what tasks you want to complete. Look at the relics we know of and figure it out from there. Like the Golden Brick Road relic can give you a decent amount of starting GP, so maybe you could unlock agility first to get some starting cash. Right now we don't have a lot to go off of, but once League starts we'll have a lot more information on the relics pretty quickly, and you could form your strategy from there. In the starting point at Catherby, there are a lot of options. You can train thieving or fish shrimp. There are a few NPCs to train combat on around this area. You can get enough GP to take the charter ship somewhere or run somewhere else, like Ardone. In Ardy, you have the cake stalls you can thieve from at level 5, then Silk at level 20. It's also probably a good idea to do some low-level quests around this area, like Fishing Contest, or unlock fire making and get 30 for Slug Menace. Monk's Friend gives you a lot of woodcutting XP at a low level. Haziel Cult gives thieving XP, so you could do that on day 1 without unlocking any skills. Tree Gnome Village gives 11k attack XP, but most importantly it gives access to spirit trees, which helps a lot with getting around. Though you do need to fight a pretty high level boss and he despawns if you take too long to kill him. Murder Mystery gives some crafting XP. You could do the Grand Tree if you pick Magic as your first combat skill unlocked. Plague City gives mining XP and access to the Ardy teleport, which you would probably be able to get even if you auto-completed the quest, but it's so fast, why would you spend points to auto-complete it? But I'm definitely auto-completing Sheep Herder if that's available. It doesn't even give much XP. Personally, I don't know which combat skill I'll pick at the start, but I want Agility to be my first unlock. The Golden Brick Road Relic sounds pretty cool for early levels, and having access to agility shortcuts will really come in handy. So my goal on the first day will be to get as many tasks done as I can and make some nice starting cash. I remember last league I struggled a bit with GP, so I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. I think farming is another good skill to unlock early on, so you can start farm runs as soon as possible. Gathering skills should probably come first, especially Slayer, though it might depend on your goals, like if you have specific quests or diaries you want to complete. It's also good to think about what skill you can passively train while running around, like maybe magic can be your combat skill of choice so that you can elk. Or maybe fletching, but then you'd wanna unlock smithing first and do tourist trap to be able to make darts. I highly recommend checking out the official league's Discord and WeSkillNow's videos, because I got a lot of this information from both of those. Also, WeSkillNow is super cool and always makes videos about leagues like theory crafting and strategizing and stuff. I just wanted to condense all of this information into one easy video for people who don't want to spend a long time doing their own research. But in case you do, I'll leave links in the description to the league's Discord and WeSkillNow's channel. Also, there will be other links that I think will be helpful. And to those of you asking, yes, I will be making videos on leagues. I'd like to go for Dragon Cup because I haven't gotten it yet, so I'll be mostly AFKing on Heckhoundor, and I'll be playing leagues on my main, Spookdog, which has the Rune Cup right now from Trailblazer. I can't wait for the Shattered Relics League. I'll see you all there. Goodbye, lovelies.